All right, a beautiful day here at Lavish Lawns. Just got followed in by a sheriff over here. He was just sitting in the neighborhood and then pulled right behind me. I'm like, oh shit, I got no plates on this bad boy. They're gonna pull me over. So luckily I pulled up to the house and he just passed me up, so he wasn't messing around with me, so that's good. I'm waiting on the boys to get here. I don't know where they at because it's almost 10 o'clock. Shit, they late. What time is it? 10:01. There comes Kenneth right there. Kenneth is coming, so Kenneth's only 1 minute late. I don't see Owen. Usually Owen's early, so I don't know what he's up to. His back's probably hurting because his back was hurting yesterday after shoveling all that mulch. Then he was gonna go work out and do back and buys day. I said, you crazy dope? But he's just a young buck with full of testosterone, so that's what it is. But this is what we're gonna do today. We're gonna clean these garden beds, do a little edging through here. Hey, looks like they've been planting a bunch of plants. Looks pretty nice through here. They got a little bit of weeding done. Shoot, yeah, I've seen them out here. They're little DIYers, getting a lot of the stuff done themselves, but call us for the big guns. Call the big guns for the hard work. So we're gonna edge all the way around here, get these garden beds cleaned up. There's a lot of weeds through here, so we're gonna get all those weeds up. And then they've got some big old box garden beds back here that they built, so we're gonna do some edging and take up some of this sod back here. Gonna start at the corner of the house there, bring it all the way down right in front of these boxes. We're gonna keep wrapping it all the way around over here to this AC unit. So that's a big area to take out of sod, so taking all this sod out through this whole area. Then we're gonna put landscape fabric, and they want pea gravel. So this whole area right here, they're gonna build boxes just like that. So they're gonna build 6 more boxes over here just like that, but it's gonna be on top of the pea gravel. So that's what we're gonna do around this thing. We'll probably be here all day for sure with all that amount of work. Franco's not gonna be able to help us today because he's got to go get his car that he wrecked. Looks like there must be some cables through here or something, or they're saying don't take these out with the flags in here. But we're gonna edge around this. They want to create a new kind of bed through here, so I'm gonna edge all the way around it. Definitely need the bed shaper for this because it's a lot of edging through here, so I better go get it. I left the bed edger over at my customer's house. I should have never left it there. I should have got it, but it was raining and I got the little bit of water in the car, but I didn't feel like taking the car apart and doing all that. We had to get to the next job, so I said, all right, I'll just come back for it. But it's all the way in Gahanna and we're in Canal Winchester, so it's a good 30 minutes away. So, oh well, I'll get the boys started here. They can start getting some work done, and then I'll just go do that, and then I'll show back up and a lot of work will be done. I wouldn't have had to do nothing but just drive to go pick up that bed shaper. It kind of works out well for me anyway. So all right, well, I better get to work. Better let these boys know what we're doing. I don't see Owen now. What's up with the Owen? Told him 10 o'clock over here. I don't see him. Hopefully he shows up today. So he might be quitting. Who knows? All right, I'll catch you on the next one. All right, we're out here getting after it. Got a little thing full right here. Owen just dumped everything on the curb. I've already got majority of this pile up. A lot of that pile's in here. So we tore up a lot of sod, boys. We had the machine, luckily. We still have all this gravel. Kenneth said he had to go home. He said, oh, my fingers are hurting, my ligaments, all my ligaments, I can't work anymore. So he left. Franco's going to pick up his car that he totaled. So it's just me and Owen. We're supposed to get this job done today because we have a bunch of jobs set up for this week, but got the weed bearer fabric there. We got to pick up those sticks. Maddox has football, so I'm gonna have to leave in about an hour and a half at the max. So got a lot of work to get done until then. So cleaned out the garden beds, got the edge all edged up through here. We got Owens blowing up all the dirt through there. He's just trying to blow it. I'm gonna have to tell him he's got to rake it first to make it a little bit easier on himself. But there it is right there, boys. Might want to take the hard rake first and then blow like the little tiny bit of clippings, because if you try to blow all that, that's going to take forever. Just rake a little bit with the hard rake, the little rake. It just might take, it'll work, it'll just take forever. That's not bad. Yeah, that works. This is a big ass pile though. Here, I'll try to get a little bit in.
That'll work.
We gotta get all this filled in. And then we're gonna put fabric and then put the gravel through here. But all right, we got a lot of the work done though. So coming around the bend, got everything edged out. I guess he did say he wants to take this bad boy out right here. So that thing's in there pretty good. Big old root system, so I'm gonna have to dig that out. But main priority is getting all this sod off the street and try to get as much gravel back there. It's the pea gravel, number 8. Try to get as much of that gravel back within an hour, hour and a half. So we got a lot of work to do, not a lot of time. So we got to get this little machine right here cracking, get that thing filling this trailer up, and get ready to load up some gravel. So definitely the machine came in handy without having 4 guys out here. The machine is kind of made up for the couple guys, but if we did have those other couple guys, we would have been in good shape and we would have already been close to done by now. So hopefully they'll show up tomorrow. We'll see what happens, but better get to work here. All right, and we're back. We got a lot of the mulch down. We got 2 piles. We got the 411s. That's going to be the base. They wanted a little extra structural to it, so they wanted some base rock put before we put the pea gravel. We got 4 tons of the pea gravel, and we got 3 tons of the 411. So we're going to put a base layer of the 411, then we're going to put the pea gravel over top. We got that. They wanted brown mulch, so we got brown mulch installed all the way around the bed. Got it nice and edged out, coming around. Kenneth's picking up the sod. Old Owen broke the tiller. The tiller, we put that thing to the test. That thing's only meant for use every now and again, and we've put some hours on that bad boy. Yeah, about ripped the cord out, so the cord's barely hanging on by a thread. So those things don't last too long. They're only a couple $100, but they do a pretty good job while they work. But we got everything tilled up for the most part. We're smoothing it all out, and then we're going to put the weed berry fabric down and the 411 base, and then we're going to put the pea gravel and metal edging. We got everything staged. We got a decent amount of work to do. We got another big job to do after this, so I don't know if we're going to be able to get all this done before we have to head to the other job, but we'll get what we can done. Still got to edge the rest of this out and put the fabric down and everything else. So we're going to get back to work and get some stuff knocked out. All right, finishing up here. We got this all edged out, cleaned out beds. We got the 411s put down, compacted everything up, and then we did the number 8 gravel on top. Nice pea gravel. Once this all washes off, it'll be a better color, but for now just a little bit dirty. But and then we got the mulch all the way around, Ever Brown. Got the boys cleaning up front. So we tore up that street. They came around and said, hey, you gotta get this gravel out of the thing. So, but yeah, we're looking pretty good, looking nice. All we gotta do is put the edging in. So on to the next job. All right, we wrapping up this job right here. Finally had to come back a couple times. Had to get some more metal edging and get some dirt and get some grass seed and all that good stuff, but we seeded around the edges. We got the metal edging in, looking good. Gotta snap me a photo. Yes sir. Looking good, looking good. This thing used to be all grass through here, but now, boom, money shot. Boom, money shot. Got the grass seed all the way around the edge, a little extra soil to fill in everything. So nice and squared up with the house. Nice little area for them. They're gonna build more of those boxes. They're gonna build like 4 more of those boxes. It's gonna look really good. So we put like 8 tons of gravel, a bunch of metal edging, some of that number 8 gravel is what it was. Shoot, it's a little bit cold out. Supposed to be summertime. Thought it was gonna be warm out. Looking good, looking good. Another job wrapped up. We did 2 yards of the mulch. The wheelbarrow's on its last leg. Look at that bad boy. Need to get some more bolts for it. But we did 2 yards of the brown. They like the brown. 2 yards of Ever Brown. We edged around everything. We did metal edging in the back. Ripped up like 5 tons of sod. Put weed barrier fabric. And then we did 411 base stone. Compacted it all. And then put about 5-6 tons of number 8 gravel, the pea gravel. Looks good. The front's looking nice too though. So we put that brown. They planted a bunch of plants themselves, but hired us for the big dog work. But we got her done. It took a little while coming back and forth, so we had a bunch of projects we were trying to knock out at the same time. Right now I'm about to go pick up a stump grinder for Buckeye Power Sales down the street. So had to get this done before I go get that stump grinder and grind all those stumps from those trees. So I better get to it. If you haven't already, like, comment, and subscribe. Catch you on the next one.